I am live without my glasses on. One day I'm gonna get my shit together. Yeah, I gotta admit that I'm tired of injuries and health crises, and everybody else's stress. So sometimes I gotta wall up. But anyway, uh, I'm Dr. Mia Luth, and I am recording, but I leave this open for anyone who wants to stop in and say hi. And but basically just ask us to read the description so you know what is going on. So people jump on and jump off, and it's okay if no one's there because I record this anyway. Uh, so I've been trying to get a few things situated, and currently I have a small ministry started, and you know it's getting a little bit of traction. I do come online to, I know, beggar. But I'm actually doing it so that I can use my high quality, well educated skills across many different spheres to assist those who need the help the most, but really have no idea how to even ask or access it or understand what it means. See, so um, so I use a method of reading a person, and it isn't some weird cult thing or, you know, contrary to what some people might believe. I'm not the devil straight out of hell anyway. Um, but I always need assistance. This right now, I am the entire board. Uh, I am recovering from years of battling a type of cancer no one could figure out for a really long time. And I am in remission. So, yay. And anyone, prays or sends good healing vibes, thank you, because I'd like to just stay that way. I'm 50 years old, and, I take certain things seriously. So I've been a little more serious of late. There are too many people with certain kinds of trauma who are walking around, particularly in the US. So when it comes to that, is if I know certain things, if I can read certain things, I can probably direct people more quickly to the kind of help and service they need. So that's basically what I do. And I do try to take clients. I've been developing training for two separate things. Um, One of them is for law enforcement and first responders, people who might have face full of ugly all the time. And so that's what I do, and I'm qualified to do a lot of these things. But I figure I have to be in the house most of the time. I also have mobility issues, so I might as well attempt to just spread some love and see if some healing and help some people communicate and expedite the finding of resources while I'm at home. So that's why I do this. There were many other things I could do. I could be making tons of money. It's got nothing to do with that. If I make it, it doesn't go to the fund. Oh, get phone. Hey, Ray. What's happening? Oh, all right. Well, I'm in the middle of doing something, so can I call you back? All right, bye. Yeah, some people have no idea about my hair, so I just sometimes will just let it out. Um, I grow it for cancer wigs. Um, so I get it to the point where it's about 2.5 feet, so I can give about a foot and a half, and then keep a foot for myself. There are places, um, a lot of them are online, but anybody who has ever given lots of love any trouble, I can just say, I really don't think you understand how those things work properly. Because to me, it seems pretty gosh darn legit. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I have to beg for volunteers and all these other fun things, money. One $1,000 donor, givelify.com a month. If I get $1,000 guaranteed income, okay, then there will be absolutely zero, no, the ministry will be on solid footing. That's it. The fund will start building very, very quickly. That's what's necessary. So yeah, I got these quick tips, and I know that I will be cutting some of this and using it for different things. But I wrote down some things that I realized maybe some people don't know, and for those people who hit COVID emergencies, you got run over by 12 buses, or right, the devil got in your freaking car. Who knows, right? The gremlins took over some farmland. It's really hard to tell sometimes. But in the United States, if you are really trying to, you need to spend, but you need to spend wisely. Uh, Pay very close attention to what's called the unit price. All right, that's unit price, and UINTRC. Pay attention to it. Okay, so don't look at the price. Okay, look at the unit price. Right. So if you're, let's just say you're looking for cheese, okay, uh, and you're looking at the price tag, find the cheese. If there's different varieties of cheese, of the same cheese from different makers, check the unit price, because you want the lowest unit price unless you feel like you can spend a little more and get the brand that you want, if you're not totally brand specific. Okay. So people don't realize that, and it saves big money, big money over time. Okay. Pay attention to the unit price. Um, and in the US, pretty much everywhere you go, not everywhere, but pretty much everywhere, the price tags are like that. In larger shopping, it's the same thing on Amazon. It's the same thing on Walmart. Right? If it doesn't have unit price, try to find it. And if it doesn't have unit price, well, you know, email them or report a problem and say it doesn't include. Right? Don't you do the math. Have someone else do that. Anyway, so those kind of tips. Anybody goes to the Dollar Tree, I gotta tell you, there's all kinds of stuff online. Gonna tell you this, that, and the other. Dollar Trees across the U.S. all have different ways of handling different situations, even though it's Dollar Tree. the the weights are going down. You understand? So some of it is absolutely not worth it. Okay, they don't have unit price, but places like Walmart, Uh, Amazon, places you can go, other grocery stores tend to have slightly better deals on mostly everything. But if the Dollar Tree is the only place you can go, it's walkable. You have, maybe some SNAP EBT, which used as legacy food stamps. Um, make sure that you are looking at ounces, okay? Because ounces, they're making things smaller. Now I can understand why. I mean, after time inflation, it would happen anyway. It was bound to happen anyway. That there would be a slight increase in, you know, the Dollar Tree becoming 125. Uh, but it isn't always the best place. But if you are looking for things that you don't have anywhere else to go, which is what leads me to my props. The only place I could get to today, have friend with I have brunch with a few of my friends on Sundays once a month. And the only place that we could go to today was the Dollar Tree. So, Manus Studios um, is now becoming a part of the reality, and it will be a part of the ministry. Um, it's taken a while, but I have to do sound. I got to do sound testing, but this stuff free. There's a company called Mom's Meals delivers to my neighbor, and these things of multiple sizes. Now, see, this will come in handy, and it's free. Right? It's like mid grade acoustic tile. So, amen to that. Right. Also, duct tape. This is Dollar Tree duct tape. But, you know, I have to do on my floor, I have a, it's one of those put together puzzle mats for gymnastics, um, to reduce the shock on my body, my feet, and when I'm sitting in the chair that's about this thick. And there's some for in the studio, and I need I needed duct tape that I could differentiate. And look at that. Dollar Tree comes in handy. This stuff is not meant for outside. Don't even try. Waste your money. But anyway, so things are coming together. The meeting minutes are available, um, for those interested. Yep, the meeting minutes are available at um, www.creasesinger. It's not a slash, but I don't know whether it's a slash or not. I have to check again. I don't copy and paste a lot. My I have Nobody's really sure if it's a neurological situation or what exactly, but my hands, I'm losing my fine motor skills, so I'm trying to use them and typing. Um, so I've been learning how to use the speech to text, but I'm also practicing my elocution, which I couldn't say the last time, but I got it right this time. Uh, Creasesinger. No, that's not right. www. WordPress. Singing the crease. There we go. .com. And I'll just put that up there. So that's up there now. I greatly appreciate anybody who goes to Etsy and does purchase anything. That is part of my next little thing is I will take any recycling companies in the US don't really want your empty container candle because of all that wax. Even if it's just a little bit left, right, it builds up. They don't really want it. So if you're local to Elkton, Maryland, 21921, I will take any unused wax, anything, candles. I'm not talking about bikini wax. I'm talking about beeswax, things that you might make candle containers out of because it cuts my costs, it recycles, it renews, and it upcycles merchandise. So I am capable of holy blessing and bringing over. So I do that with every single one I sell, and that's just love. That's it. But it's infused with love and it's prayed over with love. So I make different varieties for different people, and I've discovered that certain types of people need for allergies or they have these terrible sensitivities need something that either does or doesn't include something, but I try to reuse as much as I possibly can. Sometimes I can even reuse the little, I forget what they're called, the little things. Whoa, Nelly, the hell was that? I hope that I got that recorded. Speaking of anomalous situations, yeah, I don't know if anybody saw that, but it's being recorded. Anyway, so this one is meant for clearing out the old. So for housewarming, new apartment, new place to live, I'll be putting this on there, but it's meant to multiple layers of different kind of scents. So, if you want to, make sure that you are the one who dictates certain things when you move in. Um, some of them have roses that were fresh cut. Some have other fresh cut. Regardless, so I haven't put this one up, but this is just an example of some of the things I do. I also wish prayer boxes. Now these two I have not yet put together, but for just I kind of just sit and catch an inspiration. So they're mini, and it's basically the idea was people wishing for a spouse. You can put representation, but you can put prayer, you can put a word, you can put a button that you want to, whatever it is, anything that you like as a reminder, but you keep it kind of to yourself. So um, this is just an example. They're going to be put back together, but each one of these took me about at least 2 hours each because of the layers and yes, levels, and also sealing it in to make sure that the things didn't fall off and the paint didn't rub off. And it's not one of those things with glitter where you just never get rid of the glitter. That glitter is like glue sprayed on there. Don't worry. So I am working to. I am working. That is the case. I I look and feel a little better, but I'm not quite out of the woods. I have 2 procedures next week. Um, so A lot of this gets put on hold. That's another reason why I need a couple volunteers. Always need some kind of volunteer. But time, expertise doesn't even matter. Some people call it a tithe, some people call it an offering. Okay? Either which way, right? I need to make sure the resources are available, and that's why I started this ministry. If I get reparation money from a couple things, which I know one's coming, it doesn't go to me. It goes right into God Cares Ministries. So I get personally 0%. Okay. I don't get paid right now. So the hope is if I can just start with one $1,000 guaranteed, you know, monetary donations, that's going to start, the fund's going to start building, and it will make it available more quickly to those who need it right away, because it's not built yet and I need to get the applications out. But the base is there, it's good to go. At some point, I will probably take a whatever minimum wage is. I don't even know. It might be more than that, but I'm not looking to get rich in that kind of way. Okay, I like to have things, nice things, and I'm grateful that I have an apartment. But the money is secondary to all of it. The love is primary. So anybody wants to help, anybody prayers, I'll take prayers. Pray for out to Maryland. Uh, send out the healing vibes here. We're, I don't know. I'm in Elton, and that's where I'm going to stay. So, hello, Elton, Maryland. Uh, I've been trying to get my kind of name and face out. So, I do things like hashtagging Elton, Maryland. Um, there are some who worked in cities or were trained at a faster pace than maybe some of the rural areas. We could use some help. And so, if you don't have major debt, and you can handle being patient and slowing down a little, these these the things they think and the things that it's just wow. So I this was not my plan. This is not me making up my mind, or none of this. Is the necessity so great that pretty much I have to just deal with the pain. So I'm in pain all the time, which is another reason I'm not trying to look all pretty for anybody. Right. And if anyone wants to see me in a dress, well, then fucking pay for it. Simple enough. Old Boys Club. Elton, Maryland. Yeah. So I'm trying to get known local, but I'm also trying to see if I can, get some help. And I would like to thank PNC Bank for not being assholes to me. Okay. It's hard to find a financial institution that doesn't eventually just go asshole on you. But the general manager, I guess, was a executive manager. His name is John. He works in another PNC bank now, but was very, very, very helpful. And be very, very careful what you're paying for on LegalZoom. But next time, there will be tips about some websites that can help you locate. There are actually, in the state of Maryland, there are people who can help you advocate. All right. I it is the from everything I've experienced, the healthcare system in the U.S. is the reason that many are gave up and just die. So if that's a divine plan, then I don't care who you are. I'm going to challenge it. Got it? I'm not some little tiny beginner little witchy poo. Also, anyone who sends me anything sexually explicit, when I don't mention anything about that, be careful. Anyway, much love to everybody. Please, just once a day. That's it. So give it a try. I'm around. Contact me, and hopefully things will progress. But I will be putting updates, and I am actually going to do meeting minutes again. Right into August. It's only a few because I need to catch up to calendar year. I had to get this all rolling weirdly right through the COVID situation. So it has been difficult. But always try to remember love above all else. We're supposed to forgive each other. It works. That's all I can say. So I hope everybody takes care. And some of you, I know, right? Check in, update. Come on. Any which way. There's plenty of information on how to do that. Take care, everybody.